Hi guys, I'm Alison, aka Avalon Moon 91, and I'm your host for Thursdays on Our Pagan Opinions. Today's topic is coming out of the broom closet. I watched Charlie's video this morning and it was brilliant, so I'm not even sure that I have really much to say on that because I just thought that she covered everything so beautifully. So I did sit down this morning and just think, okay, where can I expand or give a little bit of a different take on it, just so I'm not covering the same topics because that gets boring. But I really liked Charlie's analogies that she used this morning. I thought that they were brilliant, especially coming out of the closet in comparison to coming out of the broom closet, and about sexuality and coming out of the broom closet, and especially about the cupcakes. I thought that was great. When it comes to coming out of the broom closet, I really don't feel that there is any wrong or right way to do it, right or wrong way. God, I'm having a great old day today. I think that it is a very individual thing, and I think that anybody who's coming out of the broom closet should take into consideration outside factors. Now, when I talk about outside factors, I'm going to assume that everybody's watched Charlie's video and everybody has taken into consideration the things that Charlie had said about really finding the path for you and being sure that it is who you are on the inside before you come out of the closet. I'm going to assume that you've done all of that. You know within your heart that you're a witch, a Wiccan, or a pagan, that you've been practicing for some time, and you just really want to come out of the broom closet. So I'm going to put that take on it instead. So I'm going to assume everything's going wonderfully, swimmingly in your life, and that you feel the need to come out. You need to express your happiness with your spirituality to other people because you don't want to bottle it up anymore. But that being said, it can be a very difficult thing to do. It certainly was for me, and I was only a teenager, and I have expanded a little on this in one of my previous videos, and my mother thought that it was evil. She thought that I had an obsession, which I did, but it was a healthy obsession, not an unhealthy obsession, and that's, I think, due to media portrayal of earth-based religions, more Wicca and witchcraft than the word paganism. But she had all these negative connotations that it was something that was a form of devil worship, and it's not. It is a beautiful naturalistic path, but trying to express that and in some forms convince others that that's what it is only makes them feel that you're overcompensating, and then they feel that no matter what you say, you're being evil. And it can become very frustrating when it seems like if they just researched it just that little bit, they would see the beauty in the path, but they don't. It's taken years for my mother to accept my path. She does now, and she certainly tries to be positive about it for my sake, and she does see that it is certainly not a form of devil worship that I am doing. She does agree, and she's very supportive of my new online store and my Facebook page. I've showed her everything, and she now finally more or less understands why I do what I do, and she understands that this is who I am, and that I am her daughter, and she loves me regardless. So she will love me no matter what I do. But I do understand that there are those of you out there, and I have had quite a few conversations with people on YouTube who have emailed me, and they've been very scared to come out of the closet because of the community that they live in. And the first thing I would like to say on this particular topic is that if you feel at any point that your health or safety is at risk by coming out of the broom closet, I can't say it's right or wrong, but perhaps you'd be better not to say anything just now, because I know that there are a lot of very dogmatic religions out there that do condone violence and persecution against those who practice what they consider to be witchcraft, and I would certainly never put my safety in jeopardy just to simply put myself out there. And if you feel that you live in a community that could persecute you for your beliefs, sometimes it is better not to say anything. But if you feel that you could, and that you could take on board that people may persecute you, that's fine. When it comes to teenagers and coming out of the broom closet, I don't condone lying. I never have, and I never will. I am a very tell-it-like-it-is person, no matter what, no matter whose toes I stand on. If everyone else, in my opinion, is allowed to say how they feel about life and express themselves, why can't I? I've always been of that nature, which is probably why I had so much trouble as a teenager. But I never lied to my parents about what I did. I came out with it. They didn't agree with it. But if you do choose to come out of the broom closet and tell your friends, family, co-workers, whoever, I don't even like to sugarcoat it. I have seen other videos where people will say, how about using this word instead of that word? Because people see this word and then they will see this and that. Honesty, in my opinion, is always the best policy. If you're practicing Wicca, you're practicing Wicca. You know, you don't say it's paganism just to sugarcoat it for those who are not going to understand. Eventually people will have to understand who you are and understand that this is your life, this is your spiritual path, and it's your choice. And if they care about you, they will love you no matter what that choice is. So not lying is probably the biggest stipulation when it comes to coming out of the broom closet. I don't like sugarcoating. I don't like telling people what you want I'm doing it again. Telling people what you feel they need to hear for them to accept you. If people can't accept you for who you are, well, then that is essentially, in my books, their problem, not yours. I'm 28 and I've only just come to a point in my life of complete happiness now. Do I have a big old beautiful house? No. Do I have money? Surely not. But I'm happy. I've never been so happy. Everybody in my life now, I'm being watched out the bedroom window by Holly. Makes me so uncomfortable, people watching, but everybody in my life accepts me for who I am. My partner's friends, do they think I'm weird? Yes, they do. They even call me queer. What the hell? But I don't care. I actually quite like the term, and she's queer. Oh, well, I'm different, so what? You know, being different, being queer, being whatever you are is you. Be happy with who you are, and that's all I can really say on this, to be completely honest. I really do think that Charlie put it into perspective in a really, really fantastic way. And once you can accept and be happy with who you are, and you know that this is the path for you, if you really want to come out about it, do it. If you really feel that the people in your life are not going to accept it, and it is going to cause an immeasurable. You think I was on drugs today? If it's really going to cause that much trouble between your family, especially if you live at home with your family, perhaps not then. Another thing that I'm pretty big on is respecting your parents and respecting those around you. If it's, you know, especially the parents are the people that brought you up, they brought you into this world. They were the people that have, you know, fed you, clothed you, given you love, given you everything that you have up until this point in your life. And I don't condone disrespecting your parents. You know, obviously when you move away from them, the choice is then yours, or when you turn 18 or 21, depending on where you live, the choice on how you live your life is your choice, and nobody can have a say in that. But while you're a minor, you do have to respect the people around you. But if you're happy with who you are and you want to come out of the closet, just take into consideration that people may not understand, and there's only so much you can do to make them understand. If they are being ignorant on purpose and don't want to understand, there's nothing that you can do about that. But if you feel that you really need to get it off your chest and tell people, by all means do it. And once you've put the ball in their court, from there it's their choice where to go. If people love you and accept I'm not redoing this. If people love you, they're going to love you for who you are, no matter what you practice, no matter what your spiritual path is. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that, because I'm going to fuck this up again. I'm doing really well today, and I just swore, and I don't swear in my videos, but I don't care. It's just one of those days. So, love and light to you all. Many blessings, and I will talk to you all soon. See ya.